What's going on, JKD family? It's your boy Derek, and today I'm gonna be showing y'all how it was for me in CDL school. You know what I'm saying? So I paid out of pocket. I went to Trans Tech. It's like kind of like sponsored by Goodwill or whatever, and pretty much, I made a couple videos already talking about the classroom and stuff like that. And after the classroom, we went on to the yard for our first week. On our first week while I was on the yard, all we did was do backing. We practiced our straight line, our offset, and our 90-degree backing nonstop all day, every day. The next week, we started driving on the road. We was doing like daytime. We was doing daytime driving and pretty much learning how to shift the manual. So we had an automatic and a manual truck. It all depended on what you wanted to do and what you felt comfortable with. So I mean, I drove both of them. I started out on the manual, and it was pretty hard, y'all. Like it was definitely pretty hard. I never drove a stick shift a day in my life, and to be able to cycle through 10 gears and have to get it down in less than 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a challenge, you know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, but I'm saying if you put your mind to it, you can do it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to tell myself, and I'm pretty sure you guys can tell yourself the same thing, and you can get that manual. But if not, they do have an automatic. I'm not sure if every school has an automatic, but we did, and I did drive. Man, driving the automatic was so easy, man. It's so easy. Like, when you're not thinking about having to change all these gears, you just really focus on the road. Make sure you're making your turns wide enough. You're not running over any curves. You're constantly checking your mirrors. You're watching for traffic. Making sure that you're taking care of all of those things. But it's like when you're in the manual, now you got to think about what gear am I in? How fast am I going? What are the RPMs? Like, what about downshifting, upshifting, red lights and yellow lights and green lights? Like, you have to think about all of those things, guys. Like, all of those things come into play. So that's what makes it a little more difficult, I might say. You know what I'm saying? So it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but you know what I'm saying, it is pretty hard. Well, for me it was at first, but after that first week, man, I pretty much caught on to the shifting pretty well. I still grind the gears a little bit, you know what I'm saying, here and there, but I'm not, you know what I'm saying, trying to jam it in the second and going, you know what I'm saying, 30 miles an hour and just tearing the whole clutch and everything up. I'm not doing that, you know what I'm saying. I can safely, you know what I'm saying, drive the truck or whatever, so I got some footage of me in the truck with a couple of my classmates, and they're cycling through the gears and shifting, making turns and stuff. So I'll it's probably gonna play in an overlay or whatever while I'm talking, while I'm telling you guys what's going on. But yeah, man, like I enjoyed it. I finally got my CDLs, guys. Like, it's been a long journey, man. Excuse my table, man. The damn leg broke, so I had to just sit up against the wall because it was getting on my nerves. But like, y'all don't understand. Like, I was at a warehouse. Guys, 1 year ago from the 26th of August. Today is August 22nd, the day after my birthday. And I started working at a warehouse on August 27th. And that's pretty much when I decided I wanted to be a truck driver 1 year ago. Because the warehouse I was working at, man, I was moving furniture for $13 an hour. That was 3-4 times as heavy and as big as me, man. So I used to load trailers. So when I would load those trailers, I would come in contact with the drivers of the trucks sometimes. So I would ask them, hey, what license is it that you need to, drive these big trucks? And they told me, okay, they said you need a CDL. So I was like, okay, how do you get a CDL? They said, yo, you can go to school, you can go with a company that sponsor you. So there's a few ways you can do it. So ever since then, that's when I started doing my own research. And at the time, I didn't even have a license, guys. Like at the time, I was literally doing all this research and didn't even have a valid driver's license myself. You know what I'm saying? So I had to pay a couple tickets off, man. Shit cost me $500-600. You know, so that, you know, that put me in a hole. But I was determined, you know what I'm saying, to really get my CDL, because I knew that this was something that I really wanted to do, you know. And seeing those truck drivers come in to my job every day, they telling me how good they're living, how much money they're making, it was nothing but motivation, man. And then the management at my job was terrible. Like, I mean, it was, we had like three managers. It was like our manager that was over all the guys on my level, and then he had a manager. His manager, my manager's manager, was an ass, man. Like he treated us like shit. He didn't care, you know. Like he felt like we were robots, bro. Like we weren't even people and stuff like that. And I worked at that job, man, for about a good 7 months, and you know, we never got no incentives, no nothing, man. Like they just didn't appreciate us, man. Like we put in hard work, man. We worked extremely hard, and they just didn't care. So one day he had they fired like half the people there, man. And then they brought the rest of us into a room, and he was saying how we weren't working hard enough, and we weren't doing this, we weren't doing that, man. So that was really my final straw, man. That was my final straw. He said, if you don't want to be here, you can leave. Da da da. I literally left like 2 days after that, man, because I was like, I'm not gonna work somewhere that doesn't, you know what I'm saying, appreciate or value me as a good hard worker, man. So that was more motivation for me to get my CDLs. And I went I went through so many issues, guys, because I had I tried to go to Swift. I tried to go to like CR England, CRST, PAM. I tried to go to all of these different places, and they wouldn't even sponsor me for school because of my driving record. I only had one. I had two tickets within like the first 2 years of me getting my no, like I had two tickets within like the first 3 years of me having my license, but they were because I was irresponsible, you know, at the time, and I never thought I'd be trying to get my CDLs back then. So I really didn't take it serious, you know. So I didn't care about getting a ticket here and there or whatever until I actually started to pursue getting my CDLs. And once I started to pursue getting my CDLs, my driving record has been great. I haven't had any accidents. I haven't had no tickets, no nothing. So that's been a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's been really, really great for me. So uh, even though after all the schools didn't work out, you know, even Swift, man, Swift, I could have went to Swift, but they wanted me to have an inch of hair, and I had cut all of my hair before that and didn't even know I had to have an inch of hair. Like, so I was waiting on my hair to actually grow back to go to Swift, and I was just able enough to get my schooling paid for, you know. So I just went ahead and paid out of pocket and went to Trans Tech, and they taught me everything I needed to know just to pretty much pass the test and nothing extra. They don't teach you how to, you know what I'm saying, be an actual truck driver. They just teach you how to pass the test. So whatever company you choose to go with, they'll be the ones to teach you how to actually drive the truck, do your logs, and all of those types of things, and you know, teach you, you know, just how to be a nice professional truck driver. So I'm just so grateful, y'all. This has been a long journey. As soon as I passed the test, I started crying, y'all, because it's been hard. And I know I told you guys several times I was going to school, I was doing this, I was doing that, and then it was always a hiccup, right before the day I'm supposed to leave or something. You know, they done pulled something from my driver record 2 years ago and say now we can't give you a job, and things like that has just, you know, it's really hurt me. It's really hurt me. I've been down about it before. Like I felt like I wasn't never even gonna be able to get my CDL. So I'm just glad to really have this this opportunity and to finally have my CDLs, man. Like I was crying, y'all. Like that's how happy I was. I was crying that I finally did it, you know. I finally did it after a whole year. After a whole year of many downs, many downs, many letdowns, many no's, all of that. I finally got it, and it wasn't because I couldn't drive the truck or my driving skills weren't adequate enough to pass. It was never that. It was just, you know, my past eating me alive, man, eating me alive. But I feel like it's about to work out for the better because I had a plan with the company and everything. So the day after I got my CDLs, which was Thursday, my birthday was on Friday. I had a interview Friday morning at 9 o'clock. So I went to the interview. I'm gonna wait and reveal. I'm gonna wait to reveal that to y'all once I, you know, have my first day and really get on the road till I start sharing that information. Cause I feel like when I gotta stop putting stuff out there that hasn't been, you know, solidified yet. So once that is solidified, I'm definitely gonna let you guys know and you know, take you guys on this journey. I know I said I was gonna be doing day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5 of CDL school, but man, it's just been rough. My schedule was so tight. You know, I haven't had the time to really do all the things that I wanted to do, but um it's just a blessing, man. And you guys can do it, you know. You guys can definitely do it. If you're watching this video and you don't have your CDLs yet, trust me, man, you can do it. You can do it. Cause like, don't let nobody tell you that you can't. Don't let nobody put any doubt in your heart. Don't let nobody tell you that, you know what I'm saying, whatever they, you know what I'm saying, whatever negative, if it's not in your favor and it's not pushing you to do better or it's not pushing you to achieve your goals, don't even listen to them. Because it's a lot of people out here that are they're stagnant, you know, and like when they see someone trying to do some big things and level up their life, you know, they hate. They hate or they doubt you or they feel like you can't do it because they couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So just because they couldn't do it doesn't mean that you cannot do it. And that's very important. That's very important. Like I'm hoping, you know, I always say this, man. I want to have my own truck. I want to have then I want to start my own fleet. Like I really want to be 25 and not working. Like I mean, working. How when I have my own company, you know what I'm saying? And I just manage my trucks, and I, you know, I just spend time with my family, and I just enjoy life, and you know, see the finer things in life. Cause I didn't grow up rich. Didn't grow up, you know, with a silver spoon in my mouth or anything. You know, I definitely had a you know, not the wealthiest childhood. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not saying poor, but you know, ain't always had everything that I wanted and stuff like that. So that also pushes me because I want a Hellcat, I want an IA, I want to get a nice house, man. You know, want my crib to be laid. You know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, the place I live in now is just like it's a starter, man. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a starter. But what you got to treat it good while you have it. You know what I'm saying? So, and what I do have, I'm already truly blessed, you know? So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm probably go live and see if I can talk to you guys now and, you know, get some feedback. You know, I really want to interact with y'all, man. I really want to help push y'all to do better and push you to, you know, achieve your goals, even if it's not getting your CDLs, whatever it is, man. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. That's all it is. But it's your boy Derek. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And peace.